Hello, you fresh-faced YouTube people. I don't know, I was gonna try and come up with something interesting to say, but then I just fell on my own face. 54, going for 55, it's eating time. It's eating time. You guys ready for an eating run? Ooh, look at this boy. What is this man? What is this man? What is this man? Okay, it's a good run, but like, what is this man? He's got like a cat. I don't even understand. He's got a cat like hat. And it's not Mike Myers. He also got the pink and shears. Penta's consensus #1 freaking active item in the game. Spoilers. Dude, this is a killer start to a run. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little dark. Thanks to Curse of Darkness. I'm not a fan of the darkness because my monitor's brightness is down because Astroneer I've been playing. And it's a very bright game. Did I just seriously say it like that? Astroneer I've been playing. Was the Yoda there for a second. So there's actually something I usually don't come into a video if you guys don't already... If you're not fully aware of this already. I usually don't come into a video with like a planned topic or something. I'm not like one of those YouTubers that like spends my entire day thinking of a topic. Like, what can I possibly talk about on my video? Oh, bacon cheeseburgers. All right. Well, hello chat. What's your favorite topping on a bacon cheeseburger? And if you say tomato, my God, you know, I'm not that guy. And I'm mimicking one person in particular, but that's a whole lot of YouTube is in the Let's Play industry. Is there's people who just, they like predetermine what they're going to discuss on the video. That's not me. However, every now and then I have something that I want to talk about, and this one's usually, it's normally channel business, and this is actually channel business. I'm curious, what's your guys' point of view on the whole modded Terraria stuff is? Because I'm still planning in the background. I'm not saying that it's not happening. I'm just like quietly working on it in the background because it's a big undertaking. I did not realize how big modded Terraria was going to be. So I genuinely hope you guys enjoy it when it does come out. And I'm announcing it here on like an Isaac video. Not only just because there's more people that are going to watch this than if I were to make an announcement video, but also just because it's the topic at hand for the Let's Plays on the channel. So there's a couple of options. Terraria, modded Terraria especially, is going to be like a massive undertaking because it's a huge game. And so I wanted your guys' like genuine feedback. And I need you guys to give me feedback. So if you comment anything other than feedback on this question, this is the question of the day, damn it, comments. If you answer anything other than that, if I see one first comment, I'm not even joking. You think that Penta's joking. He's a funny, cool guy. He's gonna joke, la la la. If I see a first comment, I'm banning you from the channel. You're not allowed to comment anymore. I need genuine feedback. If you're interested in watching the Terraria series, I need your feedback. If you're not interested in watching the Terraria series, fucking leave whatever comment you want. Question of the day, what's your favorite Pop-Tart? Anyway, back to the question at hand. Because of how big of an undertaking it's actually going to be, I need you guys to answer me this. Would you rather have, with the schedule obviously still to be determined on how I want to fit the channel's uploads during this period of time, would you guys rather, that's actually interesting, but I'm not going to take it. Would you guys rather have one Terraria, like modded Terraria video a week, but have it be like 30 minutes? It's actually like really good. It's a tier downgrade, but go deep. We might have to take it. But would you rather have one episode a week, probably like maybe on like a Friday or Saturday or something like that, we'll figure it out, that would end up becoming one of these uploads? So right now we're uploading 4 videos a week. We're uploading Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday as well. And it's all Isaac at the current state because that's all I really have time to record at this particular moment, but I needed content on the channel anyway. So that's actually really good too. Would you rather have one like edited, and I'm talking like edited, like not like, ooh, there's an outro in it, like an edited Terraria series to kind of like assist in the somewhat monotonous tone that Terraria can sometimes have, I'm actually just going to take this now because it'll give us ridiculous tiers. Or 2 Terraria videos, like once at the beginning of the week, once at the end of the week, like a Monday, Friday situation, but they're not edited. They're like, 20 to 40 minutes or whatever, however long I record, which my videos fluctuate, let's be honest. I try to keep them on, on time, but it changes. Hollow Knight started out as a 30-minute episode series, and then by the end of the first week, it became an hour-long episode series. So who knows what's gonna happen with Terraria? That actually happened with Terraria my last time I played Terraria on the channel. But or 2 videos that are just like standard, unedited, unfiltered Let's Plays, where I just like play the game, commentate over it, and if there's a little bit of downtime in Terraria, then we just kind of gotta talk our way through it and come up with something interesting to talk about. Which I'm really good with downtime. I don't have a lot of dead air on my content, unless I'm like super hyper like focus mode, or if I'm not trying to talk about something. Usually I'll have like a proper conversation at least to have, and Terraria is a good filter for. You know what? It's actually been so long since I've had Dr. Fetus. We're gonna do it. It's been so long since I've had Dr. Fetus, and granted we have Ouija board, which is like one of the better upgrades to have with it and a ridiculous tier rate. It's just gonna be a good Dr. Fetus run. Like, I haven't had Dr. Fetus in so long, man. Because I always pass it. I always skip it because it's like, it's one of those items where you just pass it. But anyway, that's the question for you guys. For those that are like, just like chomping at the bit, cannot wait for modded Terraria. That's really your option here. Is would you rather have me do like a dedicated like 1 video a week, maybe even like at the end of that, less than that depending on how heavily I want to edit them. It might end up being like a 2 a freaking month thing if I end up doing some like crazy shit with it. But I'll try to like maintain a schedule. But would it be like 1 like edited? We'll stick with right now 1 edited Terraria, modded Terraria a week, or 2, but they're like standard Penta Let's Plays where they're not edited, minor edits here and there if something needs to be cut out or something like that, some like random shit, or if OBS crashes again, and then I'll always just like edit some goofy nonsense in there. But OBS has actually been behaving pretty well. But yeah, that's the question I got for you. As always, Nuclear Throne will be returning. I don't know where it's going to squeeze in, though. Nuclear Throne is kind of, at the moment, no joke, Nuclear Throne is, like, on the docket for when the rotation streak ends. And then I'll just put my, like, quote-unquote roguelite spot to Nuclear Throne until I, finally beat the damn final boss of that game. That's kind of the plan, and that's why Nuclear Throne hasn't really appeared yet, is because I don't want to have Isaac and Nuclear Throne going at the same time, really. Even though I know there's a lot of people out there that would, like, enjoy it if I did that. It's just, for me, it's, I don't know. For me, it's not exactly the... It's almost too much at that point. You guys, of course you don't know, because you're the ones who are like, no, it's fine. You should totally do it the way that you should do it. Meh. This is Curse of the Exo, which means we have another item room. This is a secret room, 100%. It is not. Well, shiver my dick. And don't call me Timber. But yeah, that's the kind of the plan, is like, Isaac is going well. Like, Isaac is going well, not even just like, reception-wise, you guys are enjoying the series. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the streak. But even beside from that, like, just the fact that I still have this rotation streak going. I'm shocked. I'm, like, genuinely, like, I cannot believe I haven't died yet. And just as I say that, I'm going to lose this run and end at 54. But I can't actually believe it. It's like, I did not expect this rotation streak when I brought it back to go this long. And that's stated, like, obviously brought to the forefront because I had other plans. Like, I had the Terraria, I had Nuclear Throne coming back, and now that Isaac is still streaking, I don't really have the time in my day to record those other videos. Because I'm still streaming, even though I'm on a break from streaming right now, but I still stream. And on top of that, I got work and all that other shit. I don't want piercing. I love Dead Onion, but I don't want piercing. Not with Dr. Fetus. Dr. Fetus and piercing don't work well together. So yeah, that's your guys' like, give me that sweet, sweet feedback. My plan, like what I think is gonna honestly win, I think you guys are gonna more be like, give me 2 videos a week that aren't edited. That's my prediction for what you guys are gonna stay the most, just because I know a large part of my charm as a Let's Player is the fact that I'm unfiltered. You know, like, I can't just, like, say something atrocious and then cut it out and be like, I never said that. And also, like, living with my mistakes. Not that I would edit out mistakes, but, like, that's one of the, like, things is like, oh, no. I got the D8 from Cracked Dice. Was it good, though? I can't tell. Was our tiers good? I don't remember. I cannot recall. Trinity Shield is incredible. However, I think we have to go with this. We almost have to at this point. I didn't even use Pink and Shears on that fight. That's how confident I am with this goddamn Docky Fetus. Oh my god. Give me that key piece. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because that's like kind of my jam is... People like my random tangents. They like it when I go off and I just don't make sense. Like, you know, we're gonna go into this room and we're gonna treat it like a goddamn stuffed llama. You know, I don't understand what I'm talking about. You guys don't. Some reason you're fine with it. I got no idea. But yeah, that's what I'm predicting is gonna win, just because that's kind of my jam. But I would also not be opposed to doing, some like weird ass penta edited bullshit with the Terraria series. Yo. Okay, shot speed's gotta be toned down. It's too much. And that kind of stuff. That stuff can't be cut out if you're editing the shit. But also, I could do some weird shit like make it a sitcom. This is Terraria sitcom. Everybody's favorite. Would you come live in my manor? Would you be my best friend? I fucking know what I'm on. Equaz. Hold on. There it is. Oh, well, never mind. Wait, why is it? Oh, because we're on... Yeah, that is so tempting. Okay, we're gonna take Pedro, and we're gonna re-roll some shit with this Pedro. But yeah, that's kind of my question going in, is like, there's that, and then there's like a couple other games that I've been wanting to play on the channel, and just haven't because of the fact that Isaac is still going. Like, you don't understand, I 1000% expected to already be dead. Like, this series was, this streak was not even remotely meant to be going on still. It was not, even slightly. It was meant to like have died off already. And yet here we are, 54 wins in a row, going for 55, and it's a very strong 55, I might add. I might even skip our item room. I'm gonna skip our item room. I don't even care. I want this run to just be glorious. We just got Pentagram and Sack Daddy, so I'm feeling strong. I'm gonna take a drink, if you don't mind. Got 8 minutes to clear this floor before we have to worry about Boss Rush, aka Bob Ross, aka greatest painter of all time. Follow him on Twitch at twitch.tv/Bob Ross, where you can watch your daily dose of Bob Ross paintings, enacted in a 100% absolutely 1,000 billion live sense. It's not that Bob Ross didn't pass away. Bob Ross lives on Twitch. So ridiculously fun to watch, though. Like, no joke, I actually host Bob Ross quite often, just because I genuinely love watching Bob Ross. I grew up watching Bob Ross. I will always watch Bob Ross. And the fact that he streams on Twitch, and by the fact that he streams on Twitch, I mean the fact that his reruns are ran on Twitch. And he's got good emotes too. If you got that Twitch Prime subscription button that you can use on a free stream every month. or on a stream for free every month. Dude, get those Bob Ross emotes, man. They're so good. The tree and the cloud are fantastic. There's the cabin. You gotta love the cabin emote. Cabin chance, 20%. Let's go. But, yeah, but there's so many other series. Like, there's games that I want to play on the channel. Maybe not, like... I have a habit of making, like, 45-episode series. Maybe not like that, but, like, even just, like, a short series. Like, to pop in here and there and break up the monotony. Like, I got those ideas, too. Like, there's a couple of games that I'm not going to mention just because I don't want to get the hype developed and then they never happen. Because I have a tendency of also doing that. I'm very good at, like, saying things that are going to happen and then they don't happen. Cough, cough, Terraria. But, Terraria's going to happen. Don't you worry. I'm not saying we're going to finish it just because fucking Terraria is ridiculously hard in hard mode. But my goal with the Terraria modded series is to get to hard mode. That is my goal. If we manage that, I'm happy. Car battery is amazing. So that is like my goal of the Let's Play, the eventual Terraria Let's Play, is I want to get to hard mode. I want to beat, spoilers for Terraria, and literally everybody on this goddamn planet has beaten or played Terraria, so it's not really spoilers in the beginning, but I want to beat the Wall of Flesh. Oh, he spoiled the god. Oh my god. Penta, how do you live with yourself having spoiled a game? My god. I still get comments on my Gungeon video, my beginner tips and tricks video, where I'm like, hey. Or where the comments are like, hey, how can you call it a fucking beginner's guide and have spoilers? And I'm like, well, for starters, just in the defense of the word guide, it does have the word guide on it, which it's not beginner tips. The title is called Tips and Tricks because that's the name of the show I used to run, where I would take a game and I would just write a video giving tips on the game. Like, that was the name of the show. It's not a game, it's not a video on tips per se for Enter the Gungeon. It's a beginner's guide. It's all the stuff you need to know for your first 50 hours of the game. Regardless, the dudes are like, oh, you can spoil stuff. Like, the only thing I spoiled, like, even remotely, was that it has a dragon. But the dragon is in the fucking trailer. All the shots beat down. Yes. The sweet, succulent... Fuck! Wait, no. It's still good. It's still okay. We're still fine. We get to go fight Rob Boss. I rerolled every rock in this room, including Dwayne Johnson. We're going down this time? I'd like to say we're going down. I don't even care. I don't even care. Get out of here. What was I talking about? Those are both bad. Just gonna quick turn around and nope. Commenters fucking ridiculous, man. And all the people who comment on the videos that I make like 2 years ago, like, where's this? Like, it wasn't in the game. Like, every 12 minutes of my life, I get a comment on my ranking characters video for Isaac of people saying, dude, you forgot the Forgotten. There's a couple of them that are absolutely jokes, and I get that, and I understand that because of the way they say it. I know they're joking. They're like, dude, did you know you forgot the Forgotten? Or they're like, hey, guess who you forgot? And it'll be in italics. I understand those guys. Those guys are on my level. I get you. You're my best. You're my boys. All right? You're my dudes. I understand you. You joke with the best of us. However, for the fucknuts out there who are like, dude, why Rip Forgotten? It's like, just because you don't like him doesn't mean you have to put him on the list. This is the dude who actually commented that shit. He was like, just because you don't like the character doesn't mean you don't have to put him on the list. I'm like, my dude, check the date of the video, my boy. What are you doing? Do you not know how dates work? Or are you such a freaking Isaac fanboy that you jumped into the game in Afterbirth Plus and just have no concept of time? It could be that as well, because there's people out there who are like, what's the Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb? And I'm like, oh god, That's when you know you're talking to people you don't want to talk to. I'm going to be honest with you guys, if you don't know that Rebirth is the second Isaac game, I'm not going to talk to you. I'll respect you. I will acknowledge you as a human, but I will not be able to talk to you. And I'm not saying that like in the dickish way of like, if you didn't even know, then how can I even respect you as a person? No, I just mean it as like, you can't, it's a weird slope to go down, but you can't be an Isaac fan or an Isaac nerd and not know that Wrath of the Lamb and Vanilla Isaac even existed. Like, I get so many people came into Isaac for the first time with Rebirth, and even more came in with Afterbirth. Like, Afterbirth was massive for Isaac. So many people joined Isaac with Afterbirth. Afterbirth Plus also was huge because it expanded to new consoles and all that kind of nonsense, but at the same time, oh god. But at the same time, I don't know, it's just, you gotta know, man, you gotta know. Regardless. What was I talking about before I started all this? Something about Terraria. I like Terraria. My goal with Terraria is to beat the Wall of Flesh. That's where we veered off of because I talked about spoilers, which got me to Gungeon. That's my goal. And if you guys aren't fine with that goal, I'd say give me a goal of your own, but I don't trust you at all. So there's that. I don't... YouTube comments being in control of stuff is the #1 mistake you can make on this platform. Let's give these guys control. Let's let them... What do you guys want? What do you guys want to see? I want to see this and this and this. It's like, those are bad ideas. They're not bad ideas. You're bad at everything. Obviously, I'm making a hyperbole. A gross exaggeration. I almost turned into Sean Connery there for a second. Exaggeration. No breathing. Don't give a fuck what cheese you're eating. Oh, thank you, placenta. That was not placenta. But still, thank placenta. Thank placenta for the job that Charm of the Vampire has done. Because we all know who the real hero here is. The real hero here is. The real hero is placenta. Because placenta, yo, I spotted it. I actually spotted it for the first time in my life. I went back and I was like, this is totally it. This is the womb double boy. My God. Sweet Beverly. Oh my God, crispy. Crispy fly almost got me right in my noggin. Let's go get this heart. And then when Isaac is done, it'll be a whole channel business freaking video here. And when Isaac is done, Nuclear Throne hopefully will return with glorious fashion. Because I have committed. And there's people out there speculating that I didn't commit. Yo, I committed. I am in that shit until I freaking win that game. Like, we might have been gone for a bit. No doubt. We've been gone for a bit. But I am in that shit until I win that goddamn game. I will beat Nuclear Throne and you can't fucking stop me. I've taken too much damage on this floor. I'm upset about it. Firmly. I'm in that shit. I will win. And if I gotta think of a punishment. If I end up not finishing not winning a run of Nuclear Throne before I cancel the series, I need a punishment. What do I have to do? This is also things you don't want to leave YouTube comments in charge of. But I kind of deserve to, because it's your guys' series. I promised that I would beat it. And at this current juncture, we're still going to beat it. But just in case, on the odd chance that for some odd reason, I bow out and I say, fuck this game, I'm never going to beat it, and I get all pissed off. I need a punishment. You guys need to think of something that I have to do if that happens. Which it won't, but if it does, you know. So you guys think of that and let me know. That's also not a question of the day, but that's definitely something you need to let me know. So there's multiple comments you have to leave on this video. Just letting you know. You know? Oh, the Pinking Shears Quar battery. Quar battery! Eee. Eee. I mean, Dr. Fetus is definitely not at all even remotely a... Not even remotely a Hush fight item. As much as I'd love to fight Hush because we'd get an item for the Lost. For those that have been keeping track, the Lost is next. We'd end up getting an item for the Lost. I can't fight the Hush with Dr. Fetus. It's just not gonna work. I'll get bored and quit before I beat him. All right. Do I not have Spectral anymore? What the hell? What I do still have Spectral. Where the hell are my Spectral tiers at? Why aren't they going through some stuff? Man, there's other games that I want to play. There's so many things that I need to play. Like, would you guys be interested in seeing... I would have to think of a place to put them on the freaking week, but would you guys be interested in seeing more, like, one-off shit for stuff that I don't want to cover on Twitch? Like, random indie games that I get that I, you know, want to cover, but don't really necessarily want to play them on stream, even though I have a stream show. I have an entire, like, show on Twitch dedicated to that. I have Indie Grab Bags, which is IGB, as I call it, and it's basically a show where I play indie games for about an hour a piece for about 4 to 5 hours, and just play them until we're out, and then at the end of it we do game giveaways. But would you guys be interested in seeing more, like, you know, Penta looks? I used to call them Penta's Perspective. Penta Perspective. It's a show. You should go research it on my channel. I got a couple of them. I did Salt and Sanctuary, Talos Principle. I did Exanima, one of my favorite little weird games. But yeah, do more of those, because, like, I don't know. I wouldn't say I have the YouTube bug again, where I'm just like, I'm itching to make content. I wouldn't say I have it. But at the same time, I'm also like, I want to bring content back to the channel in a good way. That isn't just like stupid, silly freaking Isaac streaking. Because, like, for the longest time, I've been dedicated to just, like, Isaac streaking. And I mean longest time. We've been doing this for a bit and a half. Like, we did Afterbirth, but at the end of the day, Afterbirth was also just Isaac streaking. It was a Neon streak for half of the freaking series. But there's other games. There's, like... I'm not gonna... for the people who've made it 28 minutes into the video, a little bit of light spoilers of games that I was interested in playing but haven't opened up or touched yet. One that I don't even own yet, but I'm interested in. There's shit out there like Night in the Woods that I've wanted for the longest time since it came out. Wanted to do a freaking series on YouTube. I'm not going to play it on Twitch. That's the thing, is I don't want to play it on Twitch. I forgot about the Yara. God dang it. Oh no. But yeah, Night in the Woods is one. There's a freaking indie game, like a little indie Metroidvania game called Time Spinner, which came out last year that I have not touched a second of, that I've always, you know, wanted to go, you know, actually, like, start and finish. And it's like a short adventure. Like, from what I was told by one of my buddies who's a YouTuber, he's like, he beat the freaking game in, like, 6 hours. That's like a 12 to 15 episode series if I maintain good episode length. Like, that's very reasonable. So, like, oh no. So there's, like, the Time Spinners up there. There's a game called Nom Nom Galaxy, which it came out a while ago. It was like 3 or 4 years ago, that I have never, you know, touched a day in my life. But that's, like, such a cute looking game. That might be a stream game, though. Being honest, that might turn into a stream game if I end up deciding to actually play it. Let's hear this. Interesting, okay. And then, yeah, so there's that. Oh, dear. We might just be able to, like, suicide bomb the lamb at the end of this. Time Spinner looks so weird. There's games that I have covered on Twitch for an indie grab bag that I haven't gone back to that I could totally see being a YouTube series. Oh my Jeebus. We have to behave now. We've re-rolled too much of our stuff. Our shot speed doesn't exist. That's really bad. That's extraordinarily bad. That's extraordinary. Oh my god. I was joking. I was joking when I said I was gonna die on this run. Oh, the varicose veins, Dr. Fetus. I forgot it actually worked with Dr. Fetus, which is why I picked it up and immediately went, uh-oh, because I thought for a second that it would just do tears. I thought varicose veins was always tears. Fuck. I didn't know it had the Tammy's head shit. I thought it was just tears. Hashtag... Hashtag welcome back, Nuclear Throne, I guess. Shit. We'll see you guys. Man. I realize we're dragging this video on for such a long time, but fuck. I wanted to get through that rotation so bad. We were on Eden. We had like lost Lilith Keeper. Ah, shit. We could have had 4 rotations. Still, 54 on a rotation streak is like absolutely nuts. Take this video as a challenge to my fellow YouTube Isaac players. Mr. Jonas Fatson, Mr. Olexakid, Widzy. I want to see you guys do your best rotation streak. They're not gonna, because they don't like me. But, like, 54. Welcome back, Nuclear Throne. We'll see you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, all that nonsense. Isaac isn't going away. It's just going to be taking a hiatus until Repentance comes out. So Nuclear Throne will jump back in its place. It'll take its place for the foreseeable future until I hear back from you guys on what you guys want with Terraria. And then I might sneak another series in there in the middle of it, but it might just end up being like 2 Nuclear Thrones, a one-off video, a Terraria, or 3 Nuclear Thrones, a Terraria. It really depends on what you guys are interested in seeing, but I'm a little bummed. You know what? I'm even more bummed because I just realized that my fucking rotation streak ended on 54, which is when my Eden streak ended, and I ended my fucking rotation streak as Eden. The irony is too real. I'm gonna go cry. We'll see you guys next time.